In today's world, it's easy to overshare and forget about the importance of privacy. But did you know that there are certain things that you should always keep private? In this video, we'll be discussing the top 5 things that you should never share with others. From personal information to future plans, we'll explore why it's important to keep these things to yourself and how it can benefit your life. So, if you're ready to learn how to protect your privacy and maintain healthy relationships, keep watching. The first principle tells us to stop putting ourselves down, a key idea in Stoic thinking. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher and emperor, warned against complaining, even if it's just in your thoughts. This Stoic rule is about protecting your confidence and mental well-being. If you always think bad things about yourself, it can damage your self-esteem and stop you from growing and bouncing back from tough times. Following this Stoic wisdom means having a thoughtful and intentional conversation with yourself. It's about making a conscious effort to avoid being too hard on yourself and instead focusing on your natural abilities and what you can do. According to the Stoics, understanding your limits without constantly blaming yourself is crucial for building a strong and empowered mindset. The Stoics thought that by stopping self-deprecation, people could break free from unnecessary emotional stress. This idea goes along with the Stoic belief in concentrating only on things you can control, putting your energy and attention into positive actions and thoughts. Stoicism gives us a practical guide not just for being happy, but for finding deep inner peace by mastering how we talk to ourselves. In simpler terms, this principle is like telling yourself, hey, why be negative about yourself when it doesn't help at all? Instead, let's focus on positive thoughts and encouragement. It's about being kind to yourself in your thoughts, avoiding unnecessary stress. The Stoics say that by doing this, you're not just finding happiness. You're finding a strong and calm inner peace by taking charge of how you talk to yourself inside your head. Think about why you should have negative thoughts about yourself when they serve you no purpose. Instead, your mind should be filled with positive thoughts and encouragement. When I decide to take on something, my mind already knows that I will succeed and has no doubt in me. Of course, at some point, we all have negative thoughts, but we can make most of them disappear. To achieve this, listen to your mind, and when you notice it speaking negatively, add a positive tone. The secret is to constantly implant positive thoughts about yourself every day, even if you don't believe them. I know it sounds strange, but if you continue like this for a period, you will form a new opinion about yourself, and your mind will be dominated by positive thoughts. As an actionable step, try this for 30 days. Set a daily goal of 5 or 10 positive affirmations. You can do them in the morning or throughout the day. In addition to this, try to be as positive as possible in general. When you notice yourself becoming negative, look at the bright side of things and express gratitude for what is around you. If you do this consistently for 30 days, you will significantly improve your mental health and see progress in the positive aspect of your mind. This Stoic idea is a tool to help you navigate through life, facing challenges with a positive mindset. It's not about ignoring problems, but about dealing with them in a way that keeps you mentally strong. So, when you catch yourself thinking badly about yourself, remember the Stoic wisdom. Shift your thoughts to the positive, and you'll find a new sense of peace within yourself. Let's talk about the wisdom of Zeno, who is like the godfather of Stoicism. Zeno had this cool idea. We have 2 ears and only 1 mouth, so why not listen more and talk less? In a world where everyone seems to be shouting to get noticed, Zeno reminded us that listening is pretty awesome. Imagine a tapestry, like a huge woven rug made up of all our conversations and connections. Zeno's advice is like a golden thread in this tapestry, showing us the magic of listening. It's about not just hearing words, but really paying attention to what someone is saying, feeling, and even what they're not saying. Being a good listener is like a superpower. It shows you care, and it makes your friendships and talks way better. Now, why is this so important? Well, in our fast and noisy world, we often forget how cool it is to really listen. Zeno's wisdom is a bit like a superhero skill. It's not just about not talking. It's about giving your full attention to the person speaking. Imagine you're a detective trying to solve a mystery, and the clues are in the words and feelings of the person talking to you. That's what Zeno wanted us to do, be detectives of emotions and thoughts. Think of it as putting away your phone turning off the TV, and really being there with someone. When you do this, you understand not just what they're saying but also what they mean. It's like you're diving deep into their world. This isn't just about being polite, it's about making a real connection. And guess what? This way, you become a friend who gets what others are going through. But here's the cool part. Being a good listener is also about understanding yourself better. Zeno was a bit like a life coach, teaching us that when we listen well, we also learn about our own thoughts and reactions. It's like having a mirror that shows you how you respond to what others say. This self-awareness is a big deal in Stoicism, where they talk a lot about being in control of yourself. So Zeno's wisdom isn't just about having big ears, it's about weaving threads of understanding in the tapestry of life. It's about making friendships stronger, solving the mystery of people's feelings, and discovering a bit more about yourself along the way. In a world where everyone wants to speak, being a good listener is like having a secret power, a superpower that makes the world a bit more connected and a lot more interesting. So, let's embrace the art of listening, one conversation at a time. Imagine you've got these big dreams like fireworks exploding in your mind. Exciting, right? But before you shout your plans to the world, let's talk about the art of sharing your future goals. First up, brace yourself for the critics. Not everyone will throw a party for your dreams. Some might not get what you're aiming for, and others might even try to rain on your parade. Imagine your excitement getting deflated like a balloon in a needle factory. That's the risk of sharing your plans with everyone. Now, let's chat about envy, jealousy, the green-eyed monster. While you're dreaming, others might feel a bit green seeing your success. Sharing your goals could set off a jealousy firework, and suddenly, you're justifying your dreams and wondering why success comes with a side of sabotage. And then there's the advice. Picture this. You're steering your ship, and out of nowhere, a bunch of advisors swoops in. Armed with opinions, they think they know your journey better than you. It's overwhelming, and suddenly you're torn between following your path or someone else's. But wait, does this mean you should lock away your dreams and never tell a soul? Not exactly. It's about being careful when you spill the beans. Having a few trusted friends and mentors can be your backup singers, providing support and advice. They're like your personal cheerleaders before the big game. Here's the plot twist. Be picky about who gets a backstage pass to your dreams. Not every dream needs to be on the big stage. Some are better off in the cozy corners of your mind, away from the storm of critics, jealousy, and too many cooks spoiling the broth. In this dreamy adventure, think of yourself as the director. Share your dreams wisely, embrace the applause from your chosen audience, and navigate the risks like a tightrope walker. Your dreams are like delicate flames. Let them shine bright, but shield them from the winds that could blow them out. It's your future, your stage, and the spotlight is waiting for your big reveal. Let's dig into the Stoic wisdom about avoiding complaints in a simpler way. Think of your mind as a garden, and complaints are like those annoying weeds trying to take over. Marcus Aurelius, the wise gardener, would say, "Why let the weeds ruin your happy garden?" Complaining is like giving those weeds extra food. It might feel like letting off steam, but it just makes those problems grow more. Stoicism hands you the gardening tools to pull complaints out of your mental soil. Here's the deal. Stoics love a positivity party. Instead of grumbling about the thorns on the rose, they focus on the sweet smell. Complaining, according to them, is like getting lost in a forest of negativity when there's a beautiful meadow of solutions right next door. Imagine life as a puzzle. Complaining is staring at the puzzle and saying, "Ugh, it's too hard." Stoicism hands you the missing pieces and says, "Start solving. Now I get it. Life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. There are stormy days, but Stoics say, bring an umbrella and dance in the rain." Complaining is like trying to stop the rain. Stoicism is about learning to enjoy the dance. The Stoic recipe for a happier life is simple. Less gripping, more gratitude. Complaining is a one-way ticket to the grumble town, but a dash of Stoicism turns that journey into a scenic route filled with solutions and smiles. So, next time you feel the urge to complain, remember the Stoic mantra. Let's turn this complaint into a success story. It's the kind of plot twist that keeps life interesting and your mind happily complaint-free. The next time you catch yourself about to launch into a complaint session, hit pause. Take a moment to reframe your perspective. Instead of dwelling on the problem, Shift your focus to finding a solution. Here's a simple 3-step process to guide you. Acknowledge the complaint, but don't let it take root in your mind. Take a breath and ask yourself, what can I do to address this issue or make it better? Shift from focusing on the problem to contemplating a solution. Before voicing your concern, find something positive related to the situation. It could be a lesson learned, an opportunity for growth, or a silver lining. Share this aspect along with your concern. By turning complaints into opportunities for problem-solving and gratitude, you're cultivating a Stoic garden of resilience and positivity. Remember, every complaint has the potential to become a stepping stone toward a happier and more fulfilling life. Your personal values and beliefs are like the compass guiding your journey through life. They shape how you see the world, the choices you make, and how you behave. Picture them as the unique colors that paint the canvas of your identity. Yet, in the social gallery of life, it's essential to be mindful of how you showcase these colors. Standing firm for what you believe in is admirable, like a tree rooted deep in its convictions. However, imagine a garden where different flowers coexist. This is the social landscape. Expressing your values can be a bridge, connecting you with others who share similar views. Yet tread lightly, for this bridge can also lead to conflicts if not crossed with care. Respecting the diversity of opinions is like nurturing a garden where various plants thrive. It doesn't mean surrendering your values. Rather, it's an acknowledgement that the garden is more beautiful with its diverse blooms. Sharing your values can be a way to cultivate understanding, but it's essential to avoid turning the garden into a battleground of conflicting ideologies. Keeping your values private doesn't mean locking them away in a hidden chest. It's about choosing the right time and place to unveil the masterpiece that is your belief system. This strategic approach helps in sidestepping unnecessary conflicts and preserving the harmony in your social ecosystem. Imagine values as musical notes. When played in harmony, they create a beautiful symphony. However, played discordantly, they might disrupt the melody. Similarly, expressing your values without consideration can lead to clashes, creating a dissonance in your relationships. There's a delicate dance between staying true to yourself and respecting the dance moves of others. Keeping your values close doesn't mean stashing them in a secret compartment. It's about being discerning in their revelation. This doesn't imply shame or concealment, but rather a thoughtful approach to coexisting in a world of diverse perspectives. If this video has been helpful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. I was thinking of creating a community where enthusiasts of Stoic philosophy can communicate with each other. Additionally, I was considering introducing specific Stoic topics, explained along with practical applications in real life. The content will be more focused and practical compared to what you see on YouTube. If you think this is a good idea, please share your opinion in the comments.